Hey y'all, happy Sunday. This is Candy with Candid Conversations. As I stated before, every week I'm gonna try to have a new video. This week I have a special guest with me. This is This is Marcus.
Yeah.
This is Marcus Felker. He is like a son. He's a friend. He's a confidant. Very special person to me. So I have him with me today, and we're gonna be discussing growth. Talking about growth. Let's think about growth.
I believe it's inevitable. Number one, you need it. It's in this life, period. No matter what you're doing. So, yeah.
Sometimes I think with me, I'm extremely hard on myself because sometimes I think I'm supposed to be farther than where I am.
Right.
I think that's with everybody. I think I'm supposed to be farther than where I am, and sometimes I have to step back and take a look at where I started from. So with you, what type of growth have you seen? How long have we been knowing each other, Marcus? I think I've been here for 9 years. Is it almost 10?
It's been 9, 10? Wow.
Maybe 10. I've been with Oak Ridge for maybe 10 years. Almost 10 years. So
it's a long time.
Right. And
a long enough time to know somebody.
This guy right here, we've fought. He's comforted me. I've cried. I feel comfortable with him. He don't judge me. And that's very, 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 I'm finna cry now. That's very important to me. He's never judged me. He listens to me, and he's honest. He's always been honest with me, whether I accept it, whether not accept it, because I have to accept it. I don't have to, but right. Whether I agree with him or not, he's always been honest with me, and that's what I respect. I respect whether you like me or whether you don't. Be honest. Just be honest. Whether it's something I like or I don't, just be honest with me, because I respect you more if you're honest. Right. So from the time I'm a crybaby. I'm a crybaby.
Don't do that.
You gonna be crying.
Yeah.
You ugly crying. So from the time you met me, from now, do you see any type of progress? What advice can you give me? Because it doesn't matter how old you are. It don't matter how old you are. You can always take advice. It don't matter how old the person is. He's younger than me, and he gives some of the best advice. He's given me great advice. So what have you seen, if you've even seen a change from when we first met in me? Be honest. Well, don't sugarcoat it.
In the beginning, though, when we first met, I was young. So, I wasn't even... Mm-hmm. I don't say I got wisdom that much, but I wasn't as wise as I am now. So
right. Mm-hmm.
My response would be a little different. But in the beginning, there's definitely been a huge jump.
Like how?
And I was a huge jump. And if you know and you watching this, you like, if you know it now, you know it then. You like, oh yeah. And I don't know her, like I said, personally before you even got to the church, but just from the time I met you. And one of the ways to be just how strong. Number one, I don't know, people sometimes misrepresent her loudness or strength for somebody that's mean or or whatever.
And I'm not.
And they take it wrong. This is one of the most caring and loving persons I ever met in my life. And so, number one, that'd be the main thing. Before she would go in. Let you disrespect her, let her feel like she was wronged in any shape, form, or fashion. You didn't hold your tongue. You be in the middle of church. We knew when Candace was mad. I don't care. So instantly you already knew them. That was one of the things that a lot of people in the church too was like, well, I don't want to mess with her because she's loud but I'm like, you don't.
But you know what? I was, and it meant no harm to anybody. Right. I had to learn that sometimes you don't have to respond. You don't have to respond all the time. So, and I notice now that in me being silent,
Right.
it speaks more volumes
Oh, yeah.
than with me, even because most people know if I'm talking, hey, I'm good. When I'm quiet, that's when there's a problem. When I'm quiet, when I'm not saying anything. So when I'm silent, it speaks louder than it would if I was even speaking, if that even made any sense.
Oh, yeah.
So, and when because like now, you could tell my voice is getting higher, and it's not out of disrespect. I'm excited. Yeah. And I don't mean anybody any harm. That's just how I am. And I mean no disrespect. That's just how I've always been. And people take it as being disrespectful. And that's not even the case. It's not the case. I just wish people would take the time to get to know me instead of listening to what other people said. Or you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't. I'm not a bad person. And I wish people would take the time out to get to know me instead of listening to what other people say. And half the time what other people are saying, they don't even know me. They heard what somebody else said. And that's awful. It's awful. I'm guilty of it because I've done it before too. But when you in that spot, when you wearing that shoe, it's totally different. So now I have to step back and stop judge. We all judge people. We all judge people, and it's awful. So try to get to know me. I'm not bad. I'm just loud. I'm loud. I'm sorry. I'm loud.
And it's okay. I mean, that's your personality. And I would say I think people miss that. They thought, even those relationships, whatever, friends, they think, oh, well, no, this is her personality. This is who she is.
Me. Yeah.
And I mean, originally I thought, like everybody else, oh man, yeah, I'm going to stay away from her. Or we had our moments. But here's the thing I love about you, is that when we had our moments we disagreed, and I can't say this about everybody in this church, or in general, she will always call. Like, we will always come back. And I think people miss the real true friendship with one another, because we real friends, no matter what happens,
gonna come back.
We always make it work.
Yeah.
I may not like this. We may argue, we may fight, but at the end of the day, when something bad happens, I got your back.
Yep. And
you always, got mine.
I don't care. I don't care what it is. Anytime. He is always there for me. Always. Stop. Always. I don't care what it is. He always there. And I just want to tell you on camera, I appreciate you. I love you very much. Very much. Very much.
The same way.
Yeah.
I do for those that do for me. You know what I mean? If you show the same love and compassion to me, I'm going to give it right back to you. And I think that's a lot of folks in this church miss. A lot of folks that's around me that try to be friends with me or cool with me, older folks and younger, they miss that. You can't, I don't believe Ken has ever talked about me to an extent behind my back that she didn't tell me to my face.
I'm going to tell you.
Exactly. And so you can take her loudness as a weakness, and she shouldn't do that, but I take it as at least she's being honest. Some of you guys being in our face, and you, man, some of the worst people in your face. Hey, brother Michael, I love him. That's my son. And then behind my back, dogging me. It's confusing. So I don't believe that. I never felt that way about her. And again, like I said, I didn't know the stuff she did in her past. I know a little more now. She talked to me about it, and I'm like, what? No way. Yeah, this is not you.
But you know what? And I think that people need to hear that. I think that because I was addicted to drugs, alcohol, people need to hear that you can overcome it. But I gotta give honor to God, because if it was not for God, I'm not finna say I did this. I didn't do it. God did it. He helped me. And I was thinking about this. I'm jumping off the subject. I was thinking about this yesterday. No matter what we've argued about or whatever, like you said, we always come back. It's always been respectful. You've never disrespected me. I've never disrespected you. And I think that's what it's all about. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to respect you. And people need to learn how to respect people. And just because I'm getting loud doesn't mean I'm disrespecting you. I'm just loud. I'm not trying to disrespect you. It hurts when I talk like this. I can't do it.
That's what I tell Kira all the time too. Same thing. Stand for what you believe.
Yeah, and whether if I gotta stand by myself, which I have a lot of times, I'm gonna have to stand by myself. It ain't the first time. I was a weirdo in school. People talked about me. I mean, it's nothing new to me. I just let it roll off my back. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going nowhere. Okay?
Yep. Great person. Here's my advice. I'll say this. Don't allow people or situations to make you miss what God has for you. I say this to Kira, for example, is because somebody says I'm at the church, I'm not coming to that church.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm not going to go do this thing that God has called me to do because of them.
Right.
Don't let them get in your way.
Right.
You are a man, phenomenal woman of God. And if any man out there that's supposed to be trying to propose or whatever you want to like or whatever, man, it's a phenomenal woman if you play your part. But it's a phenomenal woman. I love your spirit. I mean, I talk about you a lot at home. You know what I mean? And Kira don't like a lot of people, so if she like you, I'm like, hey,
I love her. I do. And when I say this, and I mean this, and I know sometimes with people, it's hard to let people in because you've been hurt so many times, and I get it. I got a wall up. Yeah. And this is my thing. If I let you in, the first time, I probably wrong for saying this, the first time that you even attempt, and I feel you out, I'm out of there because I don't want to get hurt again. I've been hurt so many time after time after time, and if I take the time out to even let you in just a little bit, and then you just turn around and, you know what I mean, mess it up, it's hard, and I get her. So I just want it to be known that I'm here. And I'm here, and I think it may, because I've been through hurtful things. I've been through things. Right. So it's easier for someone that's been through things like that to be on the same page. You can't just come in, don't even know what's happening, and try to tell somebody how to feel and what to do and how to grieve. And you can't do that.
Exactly.
You can't do that. You ain't even been in the situation, so how you gonna tell somebody else what to do? So I'm here. Yeah. I'm here, and I'm gonna be here.
We love you.
You know I love y'all. I do. I mean, I really do.
That's the word. She dope.
But yeah, I just want people to take the time out to get to know me. But here's another thing. I'm a weirdo. When somebody try to get to know me, I'll be like cautious.
Well, I mean, I understand. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But
you gotta be in this time, this day and age, man. People out here.
I think I need to start taking chances, but I'll be scared sometimes too. So it's sometimes I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I'll be like, people not trying to get to know me. Then maybe when genuine people do try to get to know me, I'm standoffish.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. Just keep trying to get to know me then. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to be my friend, you're gonna keep working.
Right. But you know, some people I just tend to draw to, like him. Yeah. Kira, I just think it's that I feel vibes. I feel people vibes, and that's important to me. If I feel
it's genuine,
I
just feel the genuineness.
Because I would don't mess with him because you gonna have to answer to me, and I mean that.
Right. And same here.
I mean it.
Same here. I don't play. About people I love. Yeah.
I mean it. And I know God got something. I mean, and I've seen your growth. You've grown a lot. You've grown a lot. You've grown a lot, and I'm extremely proud of you. And whatever you put your hands on, it's gonna prosper. You're gonna do good things. Just don't forget me coins, some change.
I got you. I got change. Everybody connected to me. I got you. Yeah.
So I just want to thank you because I asked you because I was supposed to be, y'all, I had said before, I was supposed to be having a counseling session. Went through all the stuff to have the session. They said I wasn't on the roster for the set. I don't know what it was, but he had my back like he always do.
It's an honor. This is my first time being on somebody's YouTube, show. So this was pretty.
And
dope.
For the person.
It's pretty dope.
For the person that unsubscribed, thanks. Y'all had 9 subscribers. I had 8. No, 9. Somebody unsubscribed. This ripped my heart out.
See, you lose 1 and gain 2.
Gain 2 today. Look at God. Yeah. Look at him. But you know what? And it's not. I just want to help somebody. Even I want to be able to help somebody. God help me. I've come a long way. I want to be able to let people know that it's possible from being a drug addict, alcohol, you know, it's possible. You can overcome it.
Right.
You just got to ask God to help you. Because if it wasn't for him, I'd probably be dead. And I'm being totally honest. I'd probably be dead. So, I think that, you have anything else to say?
Hey, before you leave, do me a favor, subscribe and hit the button too.
Hit that button.
Bell. Hit the bell. Subscribe.
And subscribe to his too.
Yeah.
His
Marcus, I'm the man.
Marcus, I'm the man.
Yeah, Marcus, I'm the man.
Super funny. Subscribe to his channel. Marcus, I'm the man. And I had changed my, the name on my page. It was Bruised But Not Broken. So now it's Candid Conversations.
Okay.
Candid Conversations. So whenever I speak, it's going to be from my heart and I'm going to be totally honest. Right. I'm going to be totally honest with anything I say. So thank you guys for watching. Click the subscribe button. Subscribe to Marcus, I'm the man. And hopefully this won't be the last one the first and last one that we do.
Most definitely.
Okay? Love you.
I'll be back. Love you too.
We'll be back. We'll be back.